So, a little tired from being out shooting. I was at the Woodland Art Fair today. I ran into 4 people that recognized me. Not that I think that's good. Actually, it was bad because one guy would not stop talking to me. And it was not a good thing. And he was getting his drunk on. And he wanted to know if I could teach him and his wife photography. I was like, no, I'm just too busy. Anyway, the important thing after I was leaving, this is sick. It's just sick. People are just effing sick. I mean, not that part, no. I was going down the street, Lafayette Street specifically, and I heard some, "Rah!" And one guy said, you stop that, I'm gonna call the cops on you. And I get up there. There's this 50-year-old dude with a beard, with a bandana and a backpack, choking this girl out on the sidewalk, but half on someone's steps. The guy that owns the house was standing there, and I threatened to, I yelled some curse words out at the dude, and I threatened to pound his crap sideways. Actually, I used different words, but he was just, I don't know if he was stoned or drunk, probably just actually flat out drunk, but he was choking the girl, he was choking her out. He stopped. I immediately called 911. He stopped, and then he just started cussing her. And then I took a couple pictures for evidence as he leaned in on her. But he didn't start choking her out again. I got a picture below. By the way, there's a link below to the picture. I took a string of pictures, and I threatened the guy again. I should have actually stepped in there. The only thing I had with me was a camera. Well, I'm not going to say anything on a video anyway. I don't want to be held liable on a video. I'm not going to stand up for somebody, choking somebody out. While that is the worst thing, it really was not the worst thing. And I swear to you, this is exactly what happened, which was so horrible right after that. Horrible. And that was horrible, of course. I mean, that's kind of the normal shit you see in any city, right? The horrible thing is the guy was standing there on the porch just staring at it. I was like, okay, that guy's an asshole. Because I heard him say, I'm gonna call the cops on you before I got over there. And then I went one house down, and I turned around to make sure he wasn't doing it anymore. Kind of half waiting for the cops, which of course it takes a while. There's a lot of traffic there too, so I know the cops to be delayed by all the damn traffic. And there's a husband and wife sitting on the porch on the house directly to them, and I was standing up there. And I said, did you see that? And this is what they said. Yeah, we thought, no, first thing she said was, did you call the cops? I was like, yeah, I did call the cops. Yeah, she said, we were thinking about calling the cops. But we didn't. They were over here trying to bum money from us earlier today. And I said, did you see him choking her out? It's like, yeah, we did. I didn't say anything, but that's just horrible. That's like, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved sort of 20-year-old something douchebags. The first guy was a 20-something douchebag. That couple was a 20-something douchebag. This is generation I don't want to get involved. And then I walk down literally the next house. The other person is also on the front, except it's a young chick, about like 18 or 20. She's painting the wooden stair things on her house. And I go stare back up there again. I said, that's just awful. She said, oh, I know, I saw it. She said, I thought about calling the cops on him when I saw him slap her a little bit ago. And I thought, there are 3 people sitting there on their front porch, one of them painting, the couple in the second house, and the guy who's watching it all. Don't want to get involved, don't want to step in to help the poor girl that's being choked out. Fucking assholes. Excuse my language. I mean, at least you could have called the cops. I mean, one of those, 1, 2, 3, 4 people could have called the cops. I don't want to get involved. None of them said I don't want to get involved, but that is obviously the conclusion of it. Pictures below, by the way, of the old dude. You could see that she's got her head on the concrete step. She's staring up at the sky. I mean, it's hotter than hell and super sunny. She's not staring up at the sky. He choked her out. She's sitting there coughing and saying something. She could be drunk or stoned herself. However, they didn't look like homeless people. He kind of did, but they didn't look exactly like homeless people. However, they easily could have been. Nobody wants to get involved. They just stand there and let the dude choke the chick out. She looked like she was about 35 or something like that. The dude was like 55 or 60, and he's choking out a 30-something-year-old girl, kind of look like. Don't want to get involved. Don't call the cops. Don't do anything. At least I threatened to pound the guy's ass. That doesn't sound right. At least I threatened to pound him. Actually, I did. I said I threatened. Anyway. Don't do anything, no step in. At least you could have called. Assholes. I mean, that was epic moment snapshot of American 20-something douchebags. Douchebags. Don't do nothing, don't help, don't even call the cops to have them help. Just sit there and stare at it or ignore it like the girl painting her face. La, da, 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 da. You know, 2 of the 4 were chicks. You think they'd be like incensed that dude's choking out a chick. Oh my God, that's horrible. I'm going to call the cops right away. You know, I see them not wanting to step in and get, physical to help somebody. Every one of them was a douchebag. Could have picked up the phone at the least. I got something for the I keep saying 19. For the 20-somethings out there that are like that. Wait a minute. Oh. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't give a shit about anybody else? The amazing thing is the 20-somethings are always talking about being selfless. I'm all about helping other people in the world. They're actually the most selfish. Yeah. Not meaning everybody, but yeah, you're the most selfish. Nobody did nothing. I strolled up and immediately did something. Threatened the guy, immediately called the cops. When he stopped, I took some pictures as evidence. He started up again just for a few seconds, took a few more pictures, threatened him again. Assholes. Assholes. Just a pile of assholes. You know, he was a scumbag. Okay, there's a lot of scumbags in the world. Those 4 people, also scumbags. Wow. Thanks for watching. Bye.